YouTubers, welcome back to my channel for Tattoo Talk Tuesday, brought to you by me and Thor, which he is in a mood because he just got a bath right now. As you can see, he looks super fluffy and he's not happy because it's raining outside and he wants to go and roll around in the dirt. But that is not why we are here today. We are here because it is Tattoo Talk Tuesday, and today's topic is going to be about taking care of your tattoos. Tattoo aftercare, making sure you know exactly what you're doing. So before we get into that, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos from me. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started in today's topic. Quick disclaimer, like I like to always say, is that every tattoo artist is different. Everybody's skin is different. Your scenario could be different, and I'm just giving you my professional opinion and advice and what has worked for me personally. First things first, no matter what, whoever tattoos you, make sure you listen to their aftercare instructions. Now, every tattoo artist tattoos with different machines, different type of needles. Thor, really? They are gonna tell you what they know works best for their type of tattoo that they tattooed on you, how they tattoo, what they know of how their tattoos heal in general. So just listen and pay attention to the aftercare instructions that your tattoo artist gives you. If you're getting a tattoo done by a professional, which I hope you are, they will give you aftercare instructions. They will give you a printed sheet, especially if it's your first time, so that way you know exactly how to take care of your tattoo. Some tattoo artists will recommend certain types of, you are just all in this video today. I'm sorry guys, this is the Thor show. Some artists will recommend you to use Lubriderm, Aquaphor, Eucerin. You'll hear names like Hustle Butter, H2 Ocean. All these are really good aftercare ointments that you can use on your tattoo. My number one recommendation is Eucerin. This is what I tell all my clients to go ahead and get from the store, just because it's a much thicker lotion than something like Lubriderm, which I've used before. And even though it's fragrance free, for some reason Lubriderm still kind of agitates my skin. But if you are one of those people that like Lubriderm and that's what works for you, then there's nothing wrong with that. All the products that you're gonna use during your tattoo healing process are going to be fragrance free. This is very important. For the first 2 weeks of your tattoo healing, you need to make sure you baby the hell out of it. Now, fragrance-free lotion, fragrance-free soap. I would not use any like shaving gel, or if you can avoid shaving the area completely for 2 weeks, I would definitely do that. As soon as your tattoo is done and over with, your artist is going to wrap your tattoo up. So let's just say this is the tattoo that I just got done. So as soon as the tattoo's over, your artist should clean it really good with green soap. They're gonna get all of the plasma, all the blood, all the extra ink that's everywhere off the skin, and they're gonna put some kind of lubrication over the tattoo. Now, this could be Vaseline, it could be A&D ointment, it could be a lot of different things. Now, just because you heard me say Vaseline, you are not gonna use Vaseline at all to take care of your tattoo through this whole process, okay? Your tattoo artist may use it during the tattoo process, but do not put Vaseline on your tattoo while it's healing. Once they put the thin film of whatever they're gonna put on there, like I said, I use A&D ointment on my clients, and then I wrap it up with saran wrap. Now, some artists don't like to use saran wrap. They'll use a meat pack, which I like using meat packs, meat packs as well. A meat pack is literally when you buy ground beef in like a tray, and the meat pack that's at the bottom that soaks up all the blood and the hemoglobin, that's what some tattoo artists use. It might be a paper towel, they'll tape you up. Regardless, they're gonna put something on the skin and then wrap it up with something afterwards. Depending on what is used to cover up your tattoo is gonna depend on how long you're gonna leave it on there. Some people will tell you just leave the bandage on 2 to 4 hours, then go ahead and take it off. If you're using like something like Sanoderm, which is, I think that's how you say it. If it's not, I'll put it down here to correct myself. But it's like a sticker, and you actually leave that sticker on the entire time that your tattoo is healing, and your artist will give you instructions for that. Let's say for some god-awful reason that you were not given aftercare instructions and you came to this video because you don't know what to do. If you've had cling wrap or something on your arm, generally leave it 2 to 4 hours. Some artists recommend you can even leave it on for 8 hours. If you get tattooed super late at night, like let's say you get done with your tattoo at 3 in the morning and you're wrapped in saran wrap, I would just sleep like that, and then as soon as you wake up, you're going to wash your tattoo. Now, washing your tattoo is very important. I don't know why some people just get a tattoo, they take off the wrapping, they just go to work the next day. It's just gross, it's nasty, it's just, oh, it makes me cringe. To clean your tattoo, you're going to make sure your hands are completely clean, and then you're gonna take the wrapping off. Once you take the wrapping off, you're gonna wanna get some warm water. Now, this is in a sink. Now, if you're in the shower, obviously you can wash yourself in the shower, but if you're in the sink, get some warm water, and you're going to start lathering your skin with the water. Now, you're gonna feel sliminess, and that is the plasma buildup. Depending on how big your tattoo is, I'm kind of more used to washing big tattoos compared to small tattoos. So if you have a small tattoo, you're probably not gonna feel as much as a slimy residue as you would for a big tattoo or something with a lot of color. Your body's not gonna push out a lot of plasma. So you're going to lather your skin with just the warm water, and you're gonna feel that kind of slimy feeling. Then you're gonna take the fragrance-free soap, and I will put up pictures here of what I mean by fragrance-free soap that you can get. You lather your hands with the soap, and you're going to gently rub in circles. Like I said, this is a tattoo. You're gonna gently rub in circles until you don't feel that slimy feeling anymore. As soon as you get all that washed off, you're going to let that body part air dry. Do not take a paper towel and dab it. Don't take a actual towel that you use for your body and dab it. Just let it air dry. My recommendation, if you're in the shower and let's just say this is where you get tattooed and you're a girl, you're washing your hair with soap and conditioner, keep your arm kind of out this way so you can wash your body with your normal smell good soap or whatever. If you don't care, you can just use a fragrance-free soap all over your body, and like I said, when you're washing your hair, just try to keep that away from your fresh new tattoo. Obviously, you're going to avoid, like I said, try not to shave the area. Usually most people don't care about this. Depending on where you get tattooed, if it's on your leg in the summertime, you're just gonna have to thug it out and be a little bit prickly and just let it heal. I'm gonna show you how to put lotion on a tattoo. Basically, this is the tattoo that we're gonna use as a example reference or whatever. Don't judge me. Yes, I'm wearing pajama pants to film this video, but this is the tattoo that we're gonna use as an example. So I have my lotion right here. This tattoo, let's just say it's fresh, it's clean. I've already washed it with the soap and water and everything. Once your tattoo has dried, air dried, like I said, do not, try to wipe it down with a paper towel or a regular towel. We're going to take whatever lotion that your tattoo artist has recommended for you, and I'm just going to show you how much you're actually going to put on your tattoo to let it heal. So like I said, once it's fully dried, you're going to apply just a little bit. I would say that much right there, and that's actually almost a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do is kind of just dab it right here on all the areas, and I'm just gonna take my 2 fingers and gently rub it into the skin. Now you just want a light film of lotion over your skin so that way it stays moisturized, but you don't want to literally soak it to death, because if it's too wet and too moist, yes, I said moist, for this healing process, it's not going to heal properly. So I'm just gonna rub it in completely. Yes, it's gonna be sore, it's gonna be kind of uncomfortable to do this, but you're just going to keep rubbing it in till it's all the way in the skin. So it's just kind of a thicky barrier over the tattoo now. And then once you have this thin coat of lotion on it, basically you're done, and just kind of let it dry a little bit before you like pull some pants on or something like that. Most tattoo artists are going to recommend you putting lotion on your tattoo 3 times a day. Like I said, just depends on your artist. If you work a lot, just try to bring like a little bag with you, like with the fragrance-free soap and the lotion, so that way you can periodically wash it throughout the day if you have to work a really long shift. Don't forget, anytime you are touching your tattoo through this whole process, that your hands are completely clean. I would not recommend sleeping in the bed with a dog if your tattoo is really big, just because you don't want to get dog hair or dog slobber or have your dog accidentally scratch your tattoo. So just be very careful and mindful of that. There's many stages of the healing process for tattooing, and if you are a newbie, it could be really scary because the healing process is kind of ugly. Once you get the tattoo, it's gonna look amazing for like the first 2 days, maybe 3 days. Your skin's gonna feel very, very tight. It's gonna feel almost like someone stretched the skin, and it's gonna be kind of uncomfortable. It's going to be sore. That's normal. You can take some Tylenol or something like that to kind of ease the pain so it feels a little bit better, or if you don't like taking medicine, just thug it out. Over the next few days is going to be the peeling process. Now this is the scariest, nastiest, grossest part of the entire healing process. It literally looks like your skin is falling off. Like, it's, if you are new and you had no idea as far as how tattoos heal, it's gonna look maybe like a bad sunburn is peeling. Pieces of the ink will look like they're coming off, and that is completely normal. Do not pick at it. Do not, scratch it. It's going to itch. Itching is a normal part also of the healing process. It really sucks, especially if you get a big piece. You're not supposed to scratch it, tap it, or anything, but if like you have like a shirt on or something and you just lightly tap it, that's kind of okay, but still, please don't try to do that. During the peeling process, you're gonna notice that your tattoo's not as vibrant as it was when you first got it. Just give it some time, let it fully heal, because you're shedding that top layer of skin, and once it's completely healed, then you're gonna be able to see your beautiful tattoo all healed and wonderful. Just don't freak out. Some people do have very, very sensitive skin, and they can't use certain lotions that normal people can use, and some side effects will be like, you'll see like almost like little pimples around the tattoo, or like some redness or some blotchiness. And there are some other options as far as different tattoo aftercare that you can find for super, super sensitive skin. I always recommend to my clients, if you can, please have clean sheets to sleep on when you go home. If not, then just put a really clean towel or something down that you're gonna sleep on, because you don't realize how much you toss and turn and you move and your body touches everything. So just have everything in your bed clean, especially if you're having like a big piece that you're getting done, like on your entire back or something like that. And just please just put down a towel or something if you can't have clean sheets, so you can sleep in a very clean environment, because your body just sheds all that dead skin, and you don't want to just be laying in a dead skin bed. Some people need touch-ups, some people don't need touch-ups. Some people don't take care of their tattoos, and if you don't take care of them, if you scratch it when it's, itching really bad and it's healing, you can pull some of that pigment completely out. It's just a fact. Some people's skin just doesn't hold ink in certain places really well. And don't drink alcohol before you get tattooed, because if you're bleeding all over the place and your tattoo artist is trying to push that ink in and you're just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, it's not gonna look good. And you can't blame your artist because you were drinking. It's just not a good idea. Things that could go wrong. If you got tattooed in like a not clean environment, or it's your first time and you went to someone's house and someone's kitchen, it could get infected. If you're seeing pus or like oozing yellow residue that's, you know, looks like a scab or something like that, then you need to go to the doctor. Because something could seriously be wrong. If you got tattooed in a shop and something goes wrong or something doesn't seem right, contact your artist so they can be like, hey, you know, this is normal, or no, that's not normal, you need to go to the doctor, because you could be allergic to a different ink. Some people are allergic to red ink, some people could be allergic to black ink. It all depends. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Things can happen, but if you get tattooed in a shop by a tattoo artist that has a license, you're more prone to have a good experience. Something else that can go wrong that I tell all my clients that this is a possibility of happening is, let's say you get a tattoo on your back of your shoulder and you go to sleep with a shirt on and you wake up and your tattoo is stuck to the back of your shirt. Now, I've had this happen to me before. I freaked out. The last thing you want to do is try to pull the shirt off of the tattoo and rip it open. All you need to do is hop in the shower with your shirt on or whatever, your pants, get them wet with warm water, and then take it off, because it'll come right off and you're not pulling skin that's, you know, it's dried on there and it's just dried blood and everything. You don't want to rip it open and cause, you know, the ink to actually come out. Quick summary of this whole entire video to try to round everything up so you don't forget anything. Number one, please get tattooed by a professional in a professional shop. You're gonna have the best results that way. Like you probably know, cheap tattoos are not good and good tattoos are not cheap. That is not just a saying, it is the truth. You can ask your tattoo artist to see them set up so you can make sure everything is brand new. Like you wanna see the needles come out of the packaging, the tubes, you wanna, you know, see the area that they're tattooing in and make sure that everything is new and fresh just for you. If they're a professional, they will not care about this. Get the instructions from your artist after the tattoo is done. They should have a little paper for you and they should give you in detail instructions on how they want you to take care of their tattoo. Don't be afraid to ask any questions, so that way you know everything that you need to know about taking care of your tattoo. If something seems a little off about a week and a half in, feel free to reach out to your artist. Trust me, they rather you let them know what's going on so that the tattoo they did on you heals up perfectly. Use fragrance-free products all the way through. Tattoos usually take about 2 weeks to heal, so you want to make sure that you're not using any fragrance kind of product. And trust me, you're not going to want to anyways, because it's going to burn like a mother. Clean sheets, clean environment, warm water, clean hands. Listen to your tattoo artist. That's pretty much the summary of this entire video. I hope you enjoyed this informative video. If I left anything out or if you have any questions, don't be scared to hesitate. Don't hesitate to comment. Oh, Jesus. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And like I said, subscribe down below. All my social medias will be in the description as well. If you have any questions about tattoos, if you think I left something out, let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see y'all beautiful people later. Bye.